Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Wargroove, where we are, I think, now in the final act. You can see Act 7, Mission 1. The fact that this is Mission 1 of the act, I think pretty strongly implies that it will not be the final mission of the game. But, like, you can see here, if we cross back down to here, and hopefully the water sounds will not be terribly loud. Hey, they actually weren't. This is only Mission 3, so it's not necessarily the case that there's a lot left. Anyway, let's get in here and... my sword that I'm already holding, that I was clearly already holding just a moment ago. Okay, I did have a question about that. I was curious whether they were going to take away her Wargroove until we got her sword back, since, you know, the sword's obviously what's doing it. But this is how they route around that. She just doesn't not have the sword for any period of time at all. Yep, it opened a spooky door, and then she didn't actually go through the door. She waited 10 feet on the other side of it for us to show up. Getting a head start or something would have been unfair. Alright, we're fools to follow her here. She's gonna get ultimate power. I'm a little bit past the dialogue, as I think I've probably made fairly clear. You know what? We get it. We know what's happening here. So, the fact that the battlefield seems to be maybe the entire island... Well, at least, like, the volcano's in the battlefield. I wonder if maybe this... Nah, this probably isn't the final battle. I mean, we are going to defeat Sigrid, though. A rank turns 18. Hey, there's actually a timer for that on here. Not that that's going to affect any of my decision-making, but I don't think I had noticed that before. So this is a little inconvenient. This guy is 7 tiles away from that building. If we go this way... I guess this is only... Oh, yeah, that's right. This is only... a tree is only 2 movement. 2 foot, so he can get to here next turn. Alright, so he caps that. We have a tower, and a dock, and a barracks. Are there any more recruitment structures available? Nope, just hers. And we can probably get control of the water fairly easily, and once we have control of the water, like a cannon ship or 2 that has a harpoon ship for backup against flying units would allow us to exert an awful lot of pressure. But we wouldn't be able to hit their barracks or anything with it. I wonder if engaging in the water might just be a waste of time? And you know what, like a good cannon ship over here will really help us take the barracks, even if it can't hit the barracks. Yeah, alright, we probably do want to buy ships. So we should send somebody up top. It's not totally ideal for it to be a spearman, given how slowly they move. So maybe, I'm going to have the swordsman do it, actually. He'll be further ahead than the spearman would have been in, like, a turn or 2. So how many people do we want to send down south, and how much pressure do we want to put on the middle? I guess any pressure that we try to put on the middle is potentially going to fall victim to enemy ships, so maybe we really do want to just be moving people down through the south as quickly as we can? We could just pick up a sea turtle to give us some initial control, but you know what? I think I'd rather save for a warship. Our income is 600, so we could spend 300 and still get our warship. A wagon might not be a bad idea, actually. Yeah, you know what? Let's get a wagon. I think we're going to need one. Okay, nothing terribly surprising happening this turn, I assume. Yep, they bought a merfolk, which is totally reasonable. I think let's have... Do I want to have Mercia just, like, charge forward here? We could put the archer in the wagon instead. Alright, hold on. Let's do the things we know for sure we're going to do. We know we're going to do that. We know we're going to do this. You're going to end up over here. Okay, who gets in the wagon? We have to be a little cautious about moving people forward too aggressively and having them just get flyered. Which is part of why I'm thinking maybe it's the archer instead of Mercia, because the archer can at least shoot at them a little. Nah, I'm going to have Mercia get dropped up first. Commanders are just so much better at fighting than our other units are. And that puts her exactly 1 turn away from that. The Alchemist is coming through pretty quickly. We'll get there. We'll deal with the flyers. Did I... 600 income. Didn't we have 300 money? Did I must have done some math wrong somewhere. Oh, you know what I did is I looked at our gold and not our income last turn, I think. Our income was 500 last turn. It's 600 now because of this. Just trying to flip through screens too quickly because I don't want to be sitting here staring at menus. It's me desperately trying to guard the entertainment value of the channel. Well, it's a little inconvenient. I mean, now we can spend... Now we actually have 600 income. We could spend 200 and... Or we spend 500 rather and still have the income necessary for the ship. I think I will buy a ranger. Alright, all we really have to do is be careful about the knights, right? The rangers can solve a lot of problems, as long as we don't let them get charged by cavalry. So I think maybe we'll throw the spear in the wagon now. Definitely going to buy this warship. Let's go ahead and do that. We're definitely going to have you come up here and capture this. I'm going to have this one spearman just try to like hold the bridge. Does the wagon come back and pick up an archer? Or does the wagon, like... Do I throw the spearman in the wagon? Probably not. I probably want the archer. So, let's have it go right here. Yeah, you know what? I'm wondering if maybe the better play would have been to roll it far enough back for this guy to get into it. Run him to the front, and then have the one that was in front of him be pretty close by afterward. Because now I'm going to end up having to, definitely having to make a trip for the other archer as well. Might have been an error. Okay, so she bought a turtle, no big surprise there. Charge their knight forward very aggressively. Or their trebuchet forward very aggressively. Also true of the knight, but somewhat less relevant. Okay, so that's a beach. We can just delete that knight right now, and their turtle is not going to be able to get to us this turn. So that seems like a pretty good play. We are, without question, purchasing a harpoon ship here. And we definitely want to put our... this should be very safe. Definitely want to put our anti-flying units in position to counter their flyers going after my battleship. You do 50. Okay, so actually, well, you know what? If that works out that way, that's actually 100% fine. If we end up trading the, I don't want to put you up here though. No, I definitely don't want to put you right there. If we end up trading the warship for killing a knight and then their flyers being baited into a suicide position, that's maybe okay. It's expensive, but it's a pretty valuable outcome. Maybe we drop the archer off here? Get maximum defense. You crit at minimum range, so I'm a little reluctant to have the alchemist run there. He will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he is going to be able to enter this space. So I think actually maybe all the way down here is a good idea. I don't want their alchemist critting my alchemist first. Okay, so you can hold that. And with 250 gold, I wonder... It probably does not make sense to buy anything here, right? We probably want to just save and buy something a little better next turn. Yeah, they have a pretty dense group of troops here, and some of these troops are pretty dangerous. But if we weather this, like, initial storm, they're completely out of gas. Well, now they have a dragon, so not completely out of gas. Okay, that's fantastic. That's really, really good. So they're super committing on Mercia. They did almost no damage to anything that matters. And Mercia will be fine. Yeah, this is really cool, actually. Alright, that's enough nonsense dialogue. So, our flyer cannot hit any of their flyers, but they did put their flyers in a position to get critically hit by the archer. And then you can just knock this one all the way out. The knight gets to eat a target for free. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to put this guy over here next to the reef for a moment so that he can move on to the reef next turn and shoot at the turtle. The harpy can't attack without becoming vulnerable to one of the archers. But maybe that's okay. Baiting the archer forward to go for that attack could allow me to catch it with the knight. Yeah, I like that. So if we have Mercia finish off... Oh, she can't. I was going to say if we have Mercia finish this thing off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the knight is a really good kill. I guess we're going to have the cannon ship do the job. Oh, right, I can't move through... I still have to go through the slow space. Well, Mercia could rough this guy up. Mercia could also just run out and cap that. That doesn't seem like the right play. So my knight wants to get over here, then. Yeah, you're not really that much of a danger. Mercia can just drop this guy's health significantly. These are 3 points of movement, so the alchemist can't move to here and crit me. You go over here and do not get in the wagon. Yeah, see, so this means that we don't have an archer even kind of available anytime soon, which is a shame. Okay. Oh, a volcano. Yes, that's right, Sigrid. Sigrid, who has lived for thousands of years, thinks it is not reasonable to be afraid of a volcano. I guess maybe this thing has not erupted during her life, but she should probably be a little bit more aware of the danger that might pose. I think I'm going to grab another harpoon ship, maybe. How much damage does a harpoon ship do against a dragon? 75? I'm trying to think of, like, good ways to counter that dragon. I think trying to bait it into harpoon range is probably a pretty strong way to go. We could pick up another warship instead, but I think I like this and a knight a lot. We could have picked up another flyer. I guess I could have picked up a witch, but that's a lot of movement. Yeah, it's a pretty slow approach. Okay, so they're gonna desperately try to kill Mercia, even though they have no chance of doing so because their troops are so injured, and then we have Wargroove. That turtle is doing a strange thing where he goes nowhere. Like, he can't participate in the combat over here. I'm not sure what his play is. You capture this from a relatively safe position. Just keep that income coming in. Alright, how do we want to do this? Well, right now the cannon ship's not in danger. What I would really like to do is have the cannon ship kill an archer. But I can't do that without putting it in danger. Oh wow, does this actually have range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It sure does. Seems like a thing we ought to take advantage of. Okay. So, is there any version of this where I don't just have the alchemist kill the flyer? So we can have the archer kill the flyer, but I really want the archer to move forward a bit. Yeah, let's start with that. Okay, and then we can have you knock that guy out. What I'd really like to do is get rid of the skeleton. We obviously want to have Mercia heal. So maybe I just have you attack the skeleton. Which will mean that I can use the knight to attack this thing. It means that the knight gets killed by the dragon. If I fall back to here in Healing Aura, it will affect the ship. Does the dragon do lethal damage to a knight? Yes. Dragon does lethal damage to everything, pretty much. I'm trying to figure out like what the best strategy for baiting the dragon forward is going to be. Because I would love to have nobody in range of it, but I also don't want to just like do nothing with most of my units this turn. But I think that's where we're ending up here, is that I just have to do nothing with most of my units this turn. So you can just be right there. You don't care about the dragon. You just have to be clear of the ballista. You end up over here, casting Healing Aura.
I'm here to help! Healing Aura!
The spearman just kind of needs to move to the side. Can you move? Okay, you can move forward safely. That's what we'll do. Because you need to stand here to finish that off. And then, yeah, I just have to. The knight just has to back off somewhere. Let's have the wagon drop. The next archer over here. You back up to here. Okay. You kind of don't want to move, actually. I sort of want to just, like, sacrifice run forward and grab this, but I don't know if that's actually valuable. You're fine where you are. You need to run forward. Actually, do I want the... You know, I want this knight to go across the other bridge, I think. And then with 900 money, we could get ourselves a witch. Yeah, sure. Probably won't be the last dragon we have to deal with. Alright, so unfortunately the archers get to shoot at our ships with no counterattack, because remember, the ships do not have the ability to attack land units. That's very annoying. That dragon is in a place where we cannot really get away from him, and also he is completely immune to all attacks from us. But again, we can just... A lot of this can be about providing defenses for him coming forward. Or rather, not defenses. Counter-offenses. You're doing that... I think I am going to run forward and grab this now. Partially that's just me trying to get the archers to stay nearby so the knight can run over and kill them. We may as well take a real good shot at this turtle. No reason not to. I come down here where he's totally safe. You can just obliterate that archer for free, which is pretty cool. And we're going to have to endure one dragon attack, no matter what it looks like. Yeah, so he's going to get to pick somebody off. Anybody standing in a road is in particular danger. we probably want to just try to tear this thing down. So, like, I might have to let him have an archer. We can't move all the archers out to safety without putting them in, without, like, falling way, way back. And actually, he might... Yeah, like, if we didn't throw this archer in the wagon, it couldn't move to safety anyway. Get Mercia off the road. And back to full health. Why not? Get the knight off the road as well. I guess it's really only here. Have the wagon fall back pretty far. He does lethal to archers no matter where he hits them, right? Yeah, like way above lethal. So the archer could be on the road, it doesn't matter. I think that this barracks is in a lot of trouble. Should we just get a trebuchet? Like, is that the play here? Once they lose this barracks, they're in pretty dire shape, because the stronghold's right there. Like, they still have a barracks, but I don't know how much it's going to be able to help them. I think I am going to hire a trebuchet now. Try to start rolling it over. Do I want you to do anything other than just kind of stand around? Not really. He's doing a great job of being a distraction. Alright. Let's see who the dragon decides to take out. Okay, he goes after Mercia, which is not a great play. Alright, they can just barely uncap that, so we'll recap it. Yeah, this is very sad for them. Almost every part of this is just is terrible in a way that they can't really do anything about. It's not like they made a lot of bad decisions, although this thing with the dragon was a horrible waste. But they didn't even have the option of doing good stuff on a lot of these plays. You don't have any play that's better than that. The alchemist does not one-shot the dragon. Let's see, I can move you to here, finish him off. That seems pretty good. You finish off the dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can do that from, like, here. And thus be able to still provide some cover to the middle of the map in case that's relevant. So we don't want our flyer to go back. I guess I do kind of want my flyer to go back, don't I? Because the flyer coming forward just gets it killed. Like, maybe we do... You do at least 40 damage to a dragon? You do... Okay, you do 40. So not a guaranteed kill, actually. We're definitely going to delete these guys. I'm debating whether I want to try to knock the dragon out with the flyer, just to let the rest of our troops keep moving forward, or whether we really should put the alchemist back. I really want to move the alchemist forward, but I guess we have to be pretty careful about the knight. We're going to do something like that. You're certainly not going to get the job done. Yeah, see, this is my concern. If we don't use the flyer to kill the dragon, the flyer doesn't get to do anything at all this turn because we have to be super careful of the position of the alchemist. Yeah, alright. Guess I'll do that. Let's see if we get lucky. We'd have to get pretty lucky. If we don't, the other archer can just finish the job. Okay, we did get extremely lucky, in fact. So that's cool. So we move our knight up to, like, here, maybe? The reason I'm thinking here is that it makes it really hard for their knight to move forward. He's not able to get a crit. And then we have the wall of this guy, and the tree space to make it, really awkward for their knight to progress. And you could just stay put and shoot at this building some more? Or maybe, like... maybe actually uncap this building this turn? Hey, here's a thing I don't know. Does Mercia dealing the killing blow on a building get her a bunch of Wargroove? Let's find out. She was at 20%. Okay, yes, that does just count as a killing blow. Well, that is excellent. So I could run up there and just cap it right now. I don't think I need the money that badly. I think I'm just going to go to, like, right here. Wait and see what that knight does. Alright, our own knight got very slightly wounded. I think I'm going to have this guy... yeah, this is fine. Stand back here. The knight gets hit by a full force spear hit if I move him forward. It's pretty not great. It's like this guy's whole job is just to continue distracting him, right? Yeah, I don't think I want to take that sacrifice. This guy will be dead after my next turn, I think. Because we'll just cannon him. But we do have to keep people safe from him for the moment. Let's just fall back and reinforce. Get back to full. And he can't follow up there very easily. And then we definitely don't need another ship. We have 6 move. Okay, so this is the edge of your natural move range anyway. We don't have to move the wagon first. So what might I hire this turn? I'm not sure that there's much we really need. Because honestly, another spearman down here might be useful. You just recap that, make them uncap it again, because that's very funny to me. Yeah, like saving up for a golem or something might be the best play, actually. That said, if I grab a ranger, I can transport him to the front pretty quickly. Yeah, let's grab a ranger. So we'll move the wagon to right here. So the ranger can max length move into it and then get dropped off. And we have 489 money left, with which we can just like buy a merfolk. Merfolk aren't great, but they are a ranged unit. And I don't think I'm saving for anything in particular here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You know what they have is versatility. Alright, so purchased an archer. That seems like a pretty reasonable move. Yep. Guy eats an enemy attack, which is all he could ever hope to do. They just uncap that again, and then we recap it. That's embarrassing for them. Between the two of them, they weren't able to get this job done. So, like, this is the easiest attack of all time. A total no-brainer if I've ever seen one. You just fall back and reinforce. You, unfortunately, can't quite fire inland on any of that stuff. Okay, that is a solved problem. Okay, we need to know we're going to be able to get rid of this alchemist before we move in our witch. Okay, well, it turns out we know we're going to get rid of this alchemist. Oh, he narrowly survived. That is a little annoying. Let's see, and then I can move forward and shoot at their archer. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. If we kill the alchemist and the archer, our alchemist can hit their flyer this turn. So that would be pretty cool. My alchemist does pretty good damage against an archer. You don't have the move to make it over to that archer, right? Only 5. Yeah, so as weird as this is, we probably do this. I'm not too worried about the knight. He'll just kill himself on whatever. On our turn. Or on his turn, rather. This is a little inconvenient. The Mercia can't quite participate. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to hit the archer with... I don't think we're going to be able to hit their flyer this turn. Yeah, we can't really get anywhere close. Alright. Well, the alchemist still has a significant contribution. Oh, man. Do I just want to finish off the archer? Because the archer's not like these guys, right? He's going to, he's going to get to do damage for free on his turn. He's at 2%, though. Yeah, I don't care about him. He can do free damage all he wants. Do I want to put myself in a position where the flyer gets to crit Mercia? She'll be fine, and then she'll get to heal it off. No, let's capture the building from this side, where I'm not going to take quite as much damage. Alright, so any one of you finishes that guy off, which allows the cannon to very safely come forward and blow up the spearman, which gives the knight total control of this area. We can definitely afford to just run all the way in. So let's see. This guy can get down to here, potentially. Yeah, so we don't want to be any further north than those mountains. We're going to be very careful of that. May as well get started, because that guy's going to be over here in a real hurry. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about our approach here. We've got a lot of very damaged enemy units, and then I have still quite a lot of money left. So they're just going to keep doing that and slowly dying to the building, and I'm fine to let that keep happening. I don't know that I want to hire anything, honestly. At this point, nothing's going to make a difference except for stuff hired out of this barracks. Probably, yes. I think we can just go ahead and end the turn. But we have very strong control down here. I keep buying these ballistas because they're terrified of my flying units, but it's a really bad play. Okay, this does not matter. Here comes their commander to maybe even make this faster. Well, I know the first thing we're going to do. I mean, it shouldn't keep working, but it's going to keep working. So let's see. Well, I think this is a no-brainer. Even if that results in our witch getting shot by the harpoon ship, it doesn't matter. You have that, which we follow. Yeah, there's no reason to do anything with these harpoon ships other than shoot that turtle. So can we just kill their commander straight up here? Probably not, right? I can move the alchemist around to some other angle, opening up the mountain spot for a crit on their commander with the harpy, which she doesn't get to retaliate against. She's one space too far inland for us to hit her from here. That's a shame. If I go right here, I can almost uncap that building. It's the only thing we can actually do with the cannon. You could not finish the job. You are so badly injured. Definitely do this. And we can put a lot of damage on her. I could instead just shoot at the barracks. Like, that's what we have to figure out, is whether it's better for us to just all go after the barracks instead. Mercia can't do anything at all this turn, but she will have her Wargroove available next turn even if she doesn't do anything. Wonder if I should just fall back to, like, here and do a heal with this guy? I would love it if our alchemist actually survived to see next turn. This is a lot of damage to this barracks. You know what? Maybe what we do is just blitz the barracks. Because you have a crit on it. Yeah, you have a shot from right here. Is this thing gonna straight up kill my flyer? It is, right? Yes. So moving the flyer to here prevents that, and the flyer can't be targeted by the ballista or anything else over here like this. But I also will definitely uncap the barracks if I go for it. Oh, he's got the barracks uncapped. Never mind. I guess I could have had this be an attack from this side and then have him cap it. I don't think that's necessary, though. This keeps the flyer safe. The alchemist... We could sacrifice the alchemist to cap the barracks. Is that worthwhile? I have a witch over here and a couple of flyers, so I'm not too worried about their flyers. My witch is going to get hit, though. Not lethally. And we have lots of buildings around to heal. I think we probably just load back up in the wagon and drop off, like, here, using the wagon as cover. Yeah, you may as well go back to full. I kind of do want... I think I am going to sacrifice the alchemist for the capture here. Because I think there's a non-zero chance this turns out not to be a sacrifice. I think they might short-circuit and just go hard for the barracks, rather than doing any of the other valuable things they have to do. Finish uncapping that. And then... we can hire a giant or something? Get my own dragon? I guess let's get a dragon? I don't really know what to do with all this money. We have a lot of money. Okay, so she goes for the archer. Now she does have her Wargroove, worth noting. They weren't even able to uncap the building this time. This one swordsman unit is like a tactical genius. This has really worked out well. Okay. So we do have to be a little bit careful about this. This is a problem, potentially. How do we deal with that problem? And the answer is in any way that allows me to threaten the stronghold, right? We probably are nowhere near being able to kill her. Yeah, 12 to 19. You have a crit, but with her being in the mountains... Let's start with this. I'm not sure how valuable healing right now is even going to be. I do get to attack her with the cannon ship. We can just knock this guy out. Attacking her with the cannon ship, yeah, she's going to heal the full on her turn. Never mind. Obviously, we do not do damage to her. You guys don't really have a role here. This guy move as far forward as possible. I guess falling back to heal is not even really a good play, given how damaged that building is. I think I don't need to do this because we already have a knight threatening on that side.
Yeah.
What does the flyer do? I mean, the flyer gets to attack for free, which is cool, but like it doesn't, again, because we know she's going to heal to full, attacking for free doesn't actually accomplish anything. Probably try to stay out of range of the harpoon ship, which unfortunately means not doing anything meaningful at all. I'll just go to here and wait. you fly as far south as possible. Yeah, because this is the building we're going to be replenishing at. And, like, I don't really need to attack the knight or anything, but I don't... This guy doesn't have any other plays. Get up here and wait. I can have the wagon run forward and drop off an archer, I suppose. Yeah, sure. Throw you in there and... If we drop the archer off in a place where I have a standing crit, then the archer is also in range of the harpy. So we'll drop off a little bit further back than that. And I guess I could just go Healing Aura to top off Mercia and make the Alchemist a lot safer. Because I do want to push forward with the Alchemist as well.
I'm here to help! Healing Aura!
So this sucks, because if we move the Trebuchet forward at all, it dies. I guess we attack the swordsman. I don't know if this matters very much. Yeah, alright, I'll move this to here and just wait. I certainly don't want it to get death touched. I'm hoping she will just spend her death touch on, like, a spearman. Dragon gets to roll forward, and I don't know, a giant or something? Like we summon a golem here? If anything I touch is... Oh, you know what? The way my troops are arranged, she currently can't get to this area. We could get a trebuchet here instead. Maybe that's better, actually, because we're pretty close to the stronghold. What is the giant's... Golem's building damage is pretty good compared to the trebuchet. Actually, the same, and probably they're both 2 turns from being able to do it because the trebuchet can move in a single turn, but it's a lot less vulnerable to nonsense. Yeah, okay. It is turn 12 for us in a moment here. I can't believe that worked. We actually went after the wagon. Okay, that's a total waste of your time. They're just going to hurl units at Mercia. What is Sigrid doing? Sigrid's like the only thing that matters here. Okay. A little non-ideal. But actually, she's moved into a position where I can crit her with the trebuchet. I can't hit her with the cannon ship from there. I think the cannon ship does this. That neuters that turn quite a bit. Okay. So 32 plus 35 plus Mercia's counterattack's a little weak, but we could heal Mercia. I think we can just kill her right now. I think she overextended a little bit here. Stepping into a space to be critically attacked by a trebuchet is probably something they should be trying to avoid. There's a very small chance this is non-lethal. Wow, we actually did roll minimum damage. That's fine. Mercia's got it.
Descends now.
I suppose this is more appropriate anyway.
So be it.
Okay. That was easy enough. Obviously, not going to be the end of things. And they're not going to say, like, Valder joined our party and then not give us at least one mission where we play as Valder, right? I killed her, just like those thousands of other people that I've already killed, many of whom were innocent and also actually soldiers belonging to our allies.
Merciful.
It's very emotional. This is the emotional one, though.
I am.
Hey! Yeah!
Okay, we should go inside and look at the thing, right? Door still open, you know, guys? Yeah, I don't know how you would close this anyway. There's not actually like a door.
What?
It's like a whole thing of the mountain is slid aside. Alright, let's go in there and fight the abstract concept of ruin or something. I'm kind of curious how this will be represented on the battlefield. The battlefield that we will see next time. That was an S rank. That was really easy relative to a lot of the recent missions. Like, even if she hadn't stepped way out of line and gotten herself killed, we still would have had, like, trebuchets bringing down the stronghold by turn 15. I think maybe they didn't do a great job of predicting how many turns it was going to take to finish that one. Well, we are 45 minutes into the episode. I guess probably it is not a good idea for us to do another story mission. But we still have quite a few puzzle levels remaining. I don't remember what the last one we saw was. Did we try this? This does not look familiar to me. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff here. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff here, jeez. Okay. What do we have that can actually affect the stronghold or Emmerich? Just double checking, making sure I wasn't missing anything really obvious there about our goal. So the answer is not very much. This knight is way too far away to get a crit on Emmerich. Yeah, we really have almost nothing of value here. You have 5 move? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like I can't get the giant close enough to attack either of them, even if we were to clear the way, which we can do with the giant, obviously. So we could we could use our 10,000 gold to cast Teleport Beam to get like a Gloom Giant or something, which would immediately get a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gloom Giant here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it seems like almost nothing we have can deal damage to either of the things that we have to deal damage to. What if we... I haven't actually tried using this, but my assumption is that it works like the wagon, and that if we, if something gets in there, it doesn't actually get a turn after we drop it off. Maybe that's an assumption that bears testing. But let's remove this guy. Yeah, it couldn't possibly, right? So we could use it to move a spearman somewhere where he would actually get some kind of... where he would provide a crit to another spearman, but like... where? Because this guy can't reach Emmerich. Okay, this guy could reach the stronghold. So we could set up a spearman crit on the stronghold, provided we can get rid of that, which we maybe can do. So we get a spearman crit on the stronghold. Let's go ahead and restart. Still think it's pretty weird that there's no restart button on that menu. Okay, if we can get a spearman crit on the stronghold, what else can we get on it? Because obviously that's not going to do the whole job. This turtle can't possibly be relevant. We really can't hit it with very much. We could potentially hit it with this swordsman. You don't have enough movement to get close enough to shoot it. Let's guy's in a position to kill that guy off. Does that help us? Not really. 30 to 40 plus 25 to 35. We're gonna have to provide some more damage on this thing in order to be able to get our spear lined up. Now, I really don't see how you could possibly do enough damage here. So Nuru almost can't be relevant. Even something that she teleported in couldn't be relevant, right? Yeah, she can't teleport in flyers or ships. Actually, I guess I don't know that. Can she teleport in ships? And to get her, like, actually adjacent to the water. It's actually kind of inconvenient to get her adjacent to the water just to test this thing. Does it say in her codex entry? I bet it doesn't. It does not. It gives no indication at all. Pretty standard for this game so far. So yeah, we're not going to be able to get there even with the two archers together. I mean, she can't hire air units. So she probably can't hire ship units if she's adjacent to water. She probably is just stuck on ground units. And if she's stuck on ground units, even if we got her 4 points of movement, summon something here, nothing could possibly affect the battle. Nothing is fast enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A knight could make it this far. So unless there's something fairly fundamental that I'm missing here, I don't see how you do this. Maybe this would be a good one to come back to. Alright, that was 15. What about 16? Beyond the Walls. I don't remember. What is Tenri's thing? Okay. Use a tornado to move an enemy unit. So Caesar is over there in a pretty well-guarded position. This guy's going to be able to deliver a crit to one of these two. And we're definitely not going to be able to kill Caesar, right? Because we can only get 2 attacks on him, the way things are positioned right now, and we cannot move commanders with this ability, right? Yeah, anything except an enemy commander. So this is definitely kill the stronghold. How do we kill the stronghold? If we take out this guy, this space can only be attacked by a battle pop. Then we have a battle pop crit available here for 15 to 30, which is, hold on, I should turn off damage ranges. It's mission options. I mean, the damage ranges should automatically not display during combat or during puzzles. We could move. Okay, so her ability does not have infinite range. We couldn't have, like, left the knight over there and moved him into a critical position. And we can't move that knight either. But it looks like that's just because of this trebuchet. If we could remove that trebuchet, we could. You don't quite have enough movement to get adjacent to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we don't need to move the knight. The knight is in his correct position. We just need to clear this archer out of the path in whatever way makes sense to do that. So let's say this is right. Yeah, we just can't quite kill the archer. So we could use Tenri's ability to somehow set up a kill on that archer, allowing the knight to come through and crit this, but it's still not lethal. It's close. We need a little bit more, I think. Like, if we had Tenri come through here and just, like... If I move that alchemist, then my alchemist can move to here, and that'll definitely kill the archer. It's like Rising Wind, you out to here. Just get out.
The wind rises.
And we have this. Followed by that for almost enough. Very nearly a kill. So probably the right play is we figure out some other way to kill that archer, and Tenri's Rising Wind moves like this dog out of the way, because we could, if we could get one more attack in, literally any attack, we would have it. Alright, let's reset it. I can't... Let's see. One, you use foot movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we move the trebuchet, I'm just wondering if we could, like... If we could get a dog adjacent to it earlier. So, like, let's say if we got rid of the trebuchet somehow. Okay, hold on. How about this? Does this work the way I want it to? Does a unit moved with Rising Wind maintain its turn?
The wind rises.
Okay, so that's the solution, right? Because now both of the dogs can attack with the crit bonus, and then we just have to get rid of this archer somehow. Well, that's actually still an unsolved problem, isn't it? Yeah, I actually can't do that. I can get rid of you. That doesn't help me though, right? No, I don't think so. Yeah, because now we can do this, followed by that, and that's low enough for our knight crit to be lethal. There's a dog over here that we could move with the wagon, set up a dog crit somewhere else, but I can't get it adjacent to this archer. This is definitely a battle pup crit problem, right? That's what they're trying to get us to do, is figure out how to battle pup crit this correctly. I feel like we're kind of close. Alright, let's take it back to the beginning one more time. I'm pretty sure this is not workable from here. But I think I can figure this out. So... the problem we're having right now is our inability to hit the stronghold from more than two sides. Your damage against commanders is bad. Yeah, there's no way that it's like 2 battle pup crits against Caesar. I mean, is it as easy as just... Is it as easy as just moving the archer? The knight runs through and gets the crit for free. You could run up here and paste that guy. Hold on a second, I think If we move the archer, we have the wagon deposit the dog right here. I think I might have an idea. So we clear you out of the way. We have Tenri move the archer to somewhere else.
The wind rises.
Dog gets in the wagon. Wagon drops the dog off adjacent to the thing so that both of these dogs get their crit, and then the night crit finishes it off. There we go. I don't know if that's the only solution, but that is a workable solution. This gets us there by 2%. Alright, let's have a look at one more. Would be a shame if we went out on a high note, right? Get the Felheim villager to safety across the bridge in a single turn. These are usually a little bit easier in the sense that they're a little bit more straightforward. Alright, so this Felheim villager gets into this wagon. We know that happens. Puzzle's not doable without that being true. Okay, so you can do a lot of damage to the knight or that building. There's no way your play is anything other than this, right? We don't have anything else available with this archer. I do have a dragon who can do some stuff. You almost certainly aren't relevant. Okay, here, we have one of these. Okay, so he could finish this job. Which would mean that the trebuchet then can just attack the gate. Critically. And then we could finish the gate with the dragon. We cannot finish the gate with anybody else around here. Oh no, he does it. Okay, yes. Well, that part feels pretty right then. Giving the spearman a roll in this seems pretty valuable. Then we have to clear this guy out. We have a couple of dragons available. We have this guy. How much movement do you actually have? 8? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we were to kill this guy right here, then we could have the cannon ship move to here and get a crit on whatever it is we choose to shoot. Seems like that might be worth doing. A way to move you into a critical position. We have a couple of units here who can do some good damage. That's not quite going to do it. If I can figure out what I want to do with this guy, I can have the turtle finish the job, probably. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, turtles have 12? Yes. So, what do we do with this guy? We'd go right here and attack you for 60. Like, we could use this guy and that guy to clear this guy, this spearman out. That seems like it's probably right. These units are not super good at anything else. Actually, we do have to move this turtle first. Do I have the movement for this? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright. Where might we need this turtle to go? I don't think the turtle's move actually can matter. Yeah, just kill something. So, this guy's move was wasted. Or, we don't need the turtle for this, we need it for something else. One of those things is true. Let's see, we can take you down to very, very low. You finish the job here. I feel like we have a lot of tools on this one. The dragon does that. Then we have... We can have this ship kill the thing, or we could have nobody else. It actually has to be this ship at this point, I think. Feels like we're not going to get there, right? This gate is the last big problem. Like, we can have you come down here and Hex to finish off that guy. Hex does not work on the gate, because the gate is not a biological thing. It's very easy for us to... You almost certainly have to just get out of the way. Not very difficult for us to kill the spearman. But we do have to do it. We take you out, we open a path for this guy, move to here, and not quite finish the job. But close enough, right? The dragon hits this, and then anybody from the other side finishes the job. You kill the spearman, and that's it, right? Huh, weird. I think that's the first time we've solved one on the first try in quite a long time. How many more are there? There are 7 more that we've never seen? Or 8, because counting is difficult? Okay, well, you know, I think we are drawing up on the end of this. I mean, not like real soon, but I'd bet there's fewer than 10 episodes of this series left. I've had a really good time with it so far. I hope you all have as well. But that is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time. I'm hoping to get an episode out tomorrow for maybe the conclusion of the story. Who knows? And probably also some more puzzles. And we'll see you then.